Ever wonder how successful people get more done in the same 24 hours as you? No, it's not about waking up at 5 a.m. and having a morning routine. It is something that is a lot simpler, and it is something you can get done yourself. So I'm gonna break it down step by step so you can start applying it as of right now. Now, the first thing you need to do to conquer time is to have a bird's eye view of your day. This is very important because if you know how your day will go, you are more likely to complete tasks, starting with your morning routine. The question now is, what are the things that you need to include in your morning routine and how will they contribute to you having a productive day? I'm sure you've heard a lot of people say that waking up early is the only way for you to have a productive day. Well, you see, that is not entirely true because time management, it's not about how early you wake up. It is about planning, organization, and execution. A person can wake up as early as 5 a.m. but still not achieve as much as a person who woke up by 9 a.m. Well, to stay ahead all day long, I strongly advise you to start with a to-do list of all your planned activities for the day. I'll go over how you should use your to-do list later in the video. Now I'm sure you have all your tasks mapped out in your head. So now you're wondering, why would I need to have a to-do list at all? From my experience, I know for a fact one good thing about physically jotting down your daily tasks is that you will eliminate the risk of forgetting them as the day gets hectic. We're all human at the end of the day, and it is normal for us to forget a few things as the pressure starts to pile up. A simple to-do list solves that challenge. You won't forget a thing, even if you wanted to. Another advantage of having a to-do list is that you will know exactly what to do that day. Of course, the to-do list is just the start. If you do not set specific times on when to get these tasks done, you will easily get overwhelmed and possibly do little to nothing on that list. Feel free to use a pen and a paper to write down your to-do list, but in my experience, I've noticed that going digital helps me keep track of my list even more, especially since I can carry it in my pocket. And there are apps that could help you with this, which I'll be sharing in a minute. But before that, let's talk about the best methods that could help you manage your time and help you get that to-do list done. Let's talk about a method that a lot of people talk about, but at the same time, a lot of people do not know how to use it correctly, which is time blocking. Once your to-do list is complete, you simply start breaking down the tasks into time blocks. Give it an approximate time you think it takes to finish the task, then add a little bit more time to it. This time management strategy helps you schedule every single part of your day or your week. Break it down into smaller slots, which allows you to attend to other tasks, such as checking your email, doing some exercise, or even taking a break. With time blocking, you will feel a liberating feeling of being in the present, knowing everything will be done in the time dedicated to the task. Feel free to block whatever you would like. It could be from walking your dog to creating a business plan. It is really up to you on what to do with your block time. Just make sure it is something good for you and it's taking you a step closer to your goal. Now, as promised, the app that helps me manage my day-to-day tasks is Monday.com. And no, this is not sponsored, but I really like their platform and I use it at all times, and I can truly say that it did help me stay organized. I'll leave you the link in the description so you can check out its awesome features right after the video. Moving on, and another hack to proper time management is being precise with your tasks. You need to know what exactly you need to do and when exactly you need to get it done by. Being precise with your tasks means you're not gonna waste time doing something else. And having a clearly defined set of to-dos will help you achieve this with ease. Keep in mind that as far as time management is concerned, every minute counts, and wasting precious seconds doing irrelevant stuff will only reduce your productivity for the day. Trust me when I say the most successful entrepreneurs in the world understand the value of every passing minute. That is why they do not waste them on things they're not supposed to do. Now, for you to be precise with your tasks and make the best out of your time, there is something you need to do. If you don't, you will never become a successful entrepreneur. So what exactly am I talking about? What is it that you need to do on the road to keep pushing your hustle forward? You have to eliminate distractions. Yes, as harmless as picking up your phone to check the time may seem, it can cut your productivity in half. Let's say you're supposed to reach out to 20 prospects that day. You may only end up reaching out to 10. Of course, distractions are all around us, which makes it harder to eliminate. However, there are simple hacks you can employ to reduce the number of times you get distracted in a day. But before I get into these amazing hacks, if you have this video valuable and you're learning from it, I would really appreciate you liking the video and subscribing to the channel, and I do appreciate your support. So where were we? Oh yes, I was about to give you some hacks to eliminate distractions. Have you ever been working and wanted to search something on Facebook or YouTube, and as soon as you logged in, you saw a post of a friend of yours, then you started scrolling for 10 to 15 minutes? Well, there's an awesome extension called News Feed Eradicator. It helps eliminate all of the distractions while loading a social media platform. My students love it. It helps them so much. Next is to turn off social media feeds, notifications, and close unnecessary web pages while you're working on your computer. Believe me, this hack will make you work faster and more effectively. I do it all the time, and sometimes I go as far as putting my phone in airplane mode just so I don't get distracted by phone calls during working hours. It seems a bit extreme, right? Well, it works for me. After all, the caller could always leave a voicemail, which I can attend to once I'm done working. Another tip is to avoid unnecessary conversations during working hours. Who cares if the Warriors beat the LA Lakers 100-20? You could always discuss that after work. In fact, since you're the boss of your own business, you should always discourage people who work for you from engaging in trivial conversations. All that BS could wait till work is done. You need to make it clear to your staff the only reason you hired them is to execute on tasks and help the business grow. Anything other than that will end up being a waste of salaries. With this in mind, you need to focus on prioritization and delegation, as that too is an important time management hack that successful entrepreneurs use. Of course, there are some tasks that need to be executed before others, and these are the ones that you need to handle first. In an event where the set task is too bulky for one person to handle, be sure to break it down into micro tasks and delegate them to your team so they can handle it. Oh, by the way, if you ever need help, feel free to reach out. I would love to assist you with creating a personalized business plan that will take your business to the next level. Let's say you're a chef who needs to cater an event for 200 people. You will literally break your back. The worst part is you might not even meet up with the deadline. However, if you were to hire a few helping hands, you would finish the work faster and much more effectively. Of course, this will cost you extra money in wages, but as long as you're still able to turn in a good profit, then it's gonna be worth it at the end. Your clients will be satisfied and they will turn to you the next time they need a catering service. And also, they will recommend you to their friends and family for a job well done. Delegating duties is the best way to save time. And believe me when I say no entrepreneur does it alone. If you wanna go fast, you can go alone, but if you wanna go far, you have to go with a team. One more thing you need to do to learn how to manage your time effectively is learning how to say no. Now, what do I mean by this? Focus on your own tasks and leave others to theirs. Do you realize that helping someone else out with their tasks means dedicating less time to yours? This could be very harmful for your daily productivity. And how does that do your business any good? Time blocking is super important and it has helped millions of people become successful. But without the right habits, time blocking is useless. So check out this video right here on the 4 habits that made me a millionaire in my 20s. I'll see you there.